We are going to sue you.
Some serious charges tonight for the California woman who hit a flight attendant in the face. It's just one of thousands of cases of violence in the air reported in the last year. And as KCAL9's Stacey Butler explains, all too often the fight is over pandemic rules.
We are going to sue you.
A federal assault charge and interfering with a flight crew. That's what this California woman now faces after federal prosecutors say she punched a Southwest flight attendant on a flight last May from Sacramento to San Diego when the flight attendant asked her to place her mask above her nose.
I kind of side with the flight attendants. You know, they've got to make sure everybody's wearing their masks appropriately for everyone else's sake.
At John Wayne Airport, passengers flying during the pandemic say everyone on board is already on edge.
Flying is hard enough today without all the fights.
Lisa Zamoski says the rules aren't always comfortable to follow.
Like it or not, there's all kinds of rules that we have to follow when we fly. We all have to drive on the right-hand side of the street. I mean, this is what it is to live in a civil society. So I can't speak to the charges, but it's just unacceptable behavior, and there have to be consequences for it.
Viviana Quinones faces up to 20 years behind bars, and she's now banned from Southwest Airlines. Hers is just one of a growing number of violent mid-flight outbursts this year. Remember this chaotic scene on a Delta flight from LA to Atlanta? Travelers were called into action to help the flight crew subdue a destructive man. Then there was this guy. He was restrained after trying to breach the cockpit on a flight from LAX to Nashville. Air rage has been an issue for decades, but this surge in conflicts has some flight attendants scared to even work, according to Sara, president of the Flight Attendants Association.
We are on track to have 60 times the number of unruly passengers.
Especially in like the current climate, people are like really frustrated and they just want to lash out in like unresponsible ways. But I think it's important that everyone just like stays safe and does their part so we can like get through this thing.
The flight attendant says she suffered facial injuries and broke 2 teeth. Quinones is due in federal court September 17th. In Santa Ana, Stacey Butler, KCAL9 News.